Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. The cheapest Tesla Model Y, now officially called the Model Y Standard, has arrived with a promise that sounds almost too good to be true. Tesla claims this version delivers the same futuristic experience, minimalist design, and electric performance the Model Y is famous for, but at a noticeably lower price. The big question is whether this new standard version is genuinely a bargain or simply a stripped-down compromise. Today, we're taking a deep dive into what the cheapest Model Y really offers, what you lose compared to higher trims, and whether it actually makes sense to buy. At first glance, the Tesla Model Y Standard looks almost identical to more expensive Model Y variants. The familiar smooth shape, sloping roofline, and clean surfaces are all present. Tesla hasn't changed the overall design to make it look cheaper, and that's a big win. The aerodynamic profile still helps with efficiency, and the flush door handles, frameless windows, and minimalist lighting give it that unmistakable Tesla identity. If you park the standard version next to a long-range or performance model, most people wouldn't be able to tell the difference. The front end remains sleek and simple, with no grille, just a smooth panel that emphasizes its electric nature. The headlights are sharp and modern, offering excellent visibility at night while contributing to the car's futuristic look. Around the back, the LED taillights stretch across the tailgate, giving the Model Y a wide and confident stance. Even on the cheapest version, Tesla hasn't cheapened the exterior styling, which already puts this car ahead of many budget-focused competitors. Wheel options are smaller on the standard model, typically coming with more efficiency. Focused rims rather than the sporty designs seen on higher trims. While these wheels may not look as aggressive, they help improve ride comfort and driving range. For many buyers, that's a fair trade-off. Paint choices are also slightly more limited unless you're willing to pay extra, but the default colors still look modern and clean. Step inside the cabin, and the minimalist Tesla interior greets you once again. Everything revolves around the large central touchscreen, which controls almost every function of the car. There is no traditional instrument cluster behind the steering wheel, and for first-time Tesla drivers, this can feel strange at first. However, after a few days, the layout starts to make sense. The screen is responsive, clear, and packed with features. Material quality in the standard Model Y is better than many people expect. While it may not feel as luxurious as premium German rivals, it doesn't feel cheap either. The seats are comfortable, supportive, and finished in Tesla's synthetic leather, which is easy to clean and surprisingly durable. Even in this entry-level version, the front seats are heated, which is a big plus, especially in colder climates. Rear seat passengers also get plenty of space. Thanks to the flat electric platform, legroom is generous and headroom is impressive despite the sloping roof. The glass roof adds an airy feeling to the cabin, making long journeys more pleasant for everyone. Children and adults alike will find the rear seats comfortable, and the lack of a transmission tunnel means the middle seat is actually usable. Cargo space is one of the Model Y's biggest strengths, and the standard version doesn't disappoint. The rear boot is large, practical, and easy to access thanks to the wide tailgate opening. Under the floor, there's additional storage for charging cables or smaller items. At the front provides even more space, which is perfect for groceries or a small suitcase. For families or people who travel often, the Model Y's storage flexibility is a major advantage. Now let's talk about performance, because this is where many buyers worry that the standard model might feel underpowered. The cheapest Model Y uses a single electric motor driving the rear wheels. While it's not as quick as the dual motor long range or the performance version, it's still impressively fast compared to most petrol-powered SUV in this price range. Acceleration is smooth, silent, and instantly responsive. From a standstill, the car pulls away effortlessly, and overtaking on motorways feels easy and stress-free. Tesla doesn't always publish exact power figures, but real-world performance shows that this car is far from slow. For everyday driving, commuting, and even spirited runs on country roads, the standard Model Y has more than enough power. Handling is confident and predictable. The low center of gravity, thanks to the battery pack mounted under the floor, helps keep body roll in check. While it's not a sports car, the Model Y feels stable and planted through corners. Steering is light but precise, making it easy to drive in both city traffic and on long motorway journeys. Ride comfort is generally good, especially with the smaller wheels. The suspension absorbs bumps well, and road noise is kept to a reasonable level. On rougher roads, you may still notice some firmness, but overall, the ride quality is well balanced. Tesla has clearly tuned the standard model for comfort rather than aggressive performance, which suits its role as an affordable daily driver. Range is one of the most important factors for any electric vehicle, and the standard Model Y delivers respectable numbers. While it doesn't match the long-range version, it still offers enough range for most daily needs. Real-world driving conditions, weather, and driving style will affect the total distance you can cover on a single charge. But for commuting, shopping, and weekend trips, range anxiety is unlikely to be a major issue. Charging is another strong point. The Model Y supports fast charging, allowing you to top up quickly at Tesla Superchargers. This makes long journeys much more convenient, especially if you travel frequently. Tesla's charging network remains one of the best in the world, offering reliability and ease of use that many competitors still struggle to match. At home, charging overnight is simple and cost-effective, especially if you have access to off-peak electricity rates. Plugging in at home means you wake up every morning with a full battery, which is one of the biggest advantages of owning an electric car. Technology is where Tesla really shines, and the standard Model Y includes most of the features that make Tesla cars so appealing. The infotainment system is fast, intuitive, and constantly improving thanks to over-the-air updates. Navigation, streaming services, climate controls, and vehicle settings are all accessible through the central screen. Tesla's driver assistance features are also included, although advanced options like full self-driving usually come at an additional cost. Standard safety features include adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assistance, and automatic emergency braking. These systems work well and help reduce driver fatigue on long journeys. One thing some buyers may miss is a traditional premium audio system. While the sound quality in the standard Model Y is decent, it's not as rich or powerful as the upgraded systems found in higher trims. For casual listening, it's perfectly fine, but true audiophiles may notice the difference. Another area where Tesla saves costs is interior customization. The standard model offers fewer trim and color options compared to more expensive versions. However, the clean and modern design still feels premium, and many buyers will appreciate the simplicity. Running costs are one of the biggest reasons people consider the cheapest Model Y. Electricity is generally cheaper than petrol or diesel, and maintenance costs are lower due to fewer moving parts. There are no oil changes, no exhaust systems, and less wear on brakes thanks to regenerative braking. Insurance costs can vary depending on location and driver profile, but many owners find them reasonable compared to similarly priced SUV. Depreciation is also something to consider. Tesla vehicles have historically held their value well, although market conditions can change. Even so, the Model Y remains a popular choice in the used market, which helps protect your investment. Now let's address the big question: is the cheapest Tesla Model Y actually a bargain? The answer depends on what you value most. If you want the longest range, the fastest acceleration, or premium extras, the standard model may feel a bit limited. However, if your priority is getting into a Tesla at the lowest possible price while still enjoying the core Tesla experience, this car makes a lot of sense. You're not sacrificing design, practicality, or technology. You're getting a well-built electric SUV with strong performance, excellent safety features, and access to Tesla's charging network. For many buyers, those benefits outweigh the missing extras. Compared to other electric SUV in the same price range, the Model Y Standard remains highly competitive. It offers more space, better technology, and a more refined electric driving experience than many rivals. While some competitors may offer more traditional luxury features, they often fall behind in software, charging infrastructure, or overall efficiency. For families, commuters, and anyone looking to switch to electric without spending a fortune, the cheapest Tesla Model Y is a compelling option. It proves that you don't need to buy the top trim to enjoy what makes Tesla special. In the end, the Model Y Standard feels less like a compromise and more like a smart choice. It delivers the essentials extremely well, trims the extras that many people don't truly need, and offers excellent value for money. If you've been waiting for the right moment to enter the Tesla ecosystem, this might just be it. The cheapest Tesla Model Y may not be the most exciting version on paper, but in real-world driving, it delivers exactly what most people want. Efficiency, practicality, modern technology, and that unmistakable Tesla driving experience. And when you consider the price, it's hard to argue that it isn't a bargain.